Hey, welcome back. This is Sound Signals. I'm your host, Summer. We help people take back their interest and help them become their own bank. The key to all of this is to pass the knowledge along, pass it along, okay? Yes, I'm switching it up. I'm trying something different, surprise. It's the end of the year, maybe a new year if you're in certain parts of the continent. But if you're in United States, we still have time, okay? So I just wanna end the end of the year video, basically, just to wrap it up and just to go over what do we expect in 2022, okay? Try to say that 3 times fast. Anyways, also, I know, thank you for being patient again. I know I haven't posted any videos. It's because, like I've said, I've been driving, I've been in this trucking world, just trying to understand it, trying to gain some experience. And as you can see, I'm on the road still. If you could read that, it says Cascadia. If you're in the trucking world, you're familiar with that. So I'm in a 2019 Freightliner. Okay, so this is where I basically spend most of my time, honestly. If I'm not driving, I'm basically sleeping. If I'm not sleeping, then I'm looking at the charts. But there hasn't been anything really to talk about, right? Except for now, what I'm about to show you today, because obviously this looks so great. So first up, we always start with gold, right? Okay, so with gold, as you can see, I mean, we've called this head and shoulders pattern, right? Okay, there it is, broke out, retest. So this red line here, this red trend line there, I should make it a different color so you guys can really see it. I know it's a lot of red. Let me see if I can grab it really quick. And let's make it thicker. And let's make it purple. Okay. So as you can see, that trend line, it literally retested there. Obviously, it didn't get in my buying zone that I normally like, but I knew that it was retesting, okay? So I was okay with that. And I told you guys that it needed to hold this level. Like, that was it. Like, if it didn't hold this level, it was going to be to the downside, period. You could tell right here, you know, this would have been scary. This would have been a fake out, basically, right? But no, none of that happened. So finally retested. Now it's starting to climb back out, okay? Back into our buying zone. But really, this was the buy down here, okay? We've already missed the move. So no worries, we'll just have to wait until we get a pullback, okay? Will we get one? We might get one when it hits this level. It might get rejected here because it got rejected here once. So it might get rejected a little bit here. And then there, as you can see, that'll be a little bit of a flag pattern, just like that. So that's what I'm expecting next. But obviously the target here is 1894. It's been the same. Nothing has changed. Okay. So let's go with Bitcoin. Now, Bitcoin, I've been telling you, it looks great. It did look a little bit scary, but honestly, it's no worries. Look at it, held this 200 MA. That's what I wanted to do. I said it needs to hold it. If it doesn't hold it, then I'll be worried. And then I said one of the scenarios that might play out if we look on the weekly was something similar to Ethereum versus Bitcoin. So something like this. Okay, some type of, so it could be this or it can be horizontal, okay? I kind of like the triangle. For me, that is a continuation pattern. So for me, that's why I like it. But it can also be horizontal. Why? Because why can it be a triangle or horizontal? Well, because this is, you have to really look on the macro. I wish the Bitcoin chart sometimes should show you, because see how it just starts from like 2019. Wish you could show you like 2011 and 2017, all the way back there, right? So you can see all the little moves where it goes up, right? And then it consolidates. It goes up and then it consolidates. And then it goes up, and then it consolidates, okay? And that's basically what you wanna see right there. You just wanna see either horizontal, or it could be a triangle, okay? You see how, so that basically, if you can get like the big picture in your mind, in your head, then you know what I'm talking about, okay? But that's just the bigger picture part. Let me go back to the daily so I can show you what's really happening. Really, I honestly, what I think is going to happen is, I think we might get a W out of this. I think we might, this might be the bottom. And if it's not the bottom, it's going to be pretty soon. I mean, even if we look at our stochastic RSI here, I mean, it's basically at the bottom. You know, would I like it to come deeper? Of course, and it always can, but it's basically there, you know? So if you're dollar cost averaging and you want to get the ultimate opportunity to get in, this is it, right? This would be it. Obviously, this was really it. And we've called this, and we called this, we called this. I mean, if you've been watching my channel, you know I've been calling it. So there's nothing that's different. And yeah, it looks great. I mean, honestly, like I said, it's doing that stair-stepping move for Bitcoin, and nothing has changed. It's been here, and I think we're really gonna double bottom out of this. So honestly, this would be a great trading opportunity. I would have to wait until I see a confirmation, because I don't see it right now. But let me see if we go to the 4-hour. Maybe we'll see it on there. Yeah, no. Yeah, nothing on the 4-hour. So basically, we'll just have to wait for a confirmation, and then that would, man, this would be, whoo, I just want to see the percent on this. Man, that's a 50%. Whoo, man, that's amazing. But that's for Bitcoin, okay? So that's basically the game plan. It's been the same. Nothing has changed. As you can see, it's been weeks and nothing is still the same. It's still the same. So let's go with Ethereum, right? I said Ethereum still looks the best out of all of the charts, out of all the crypto charts. Ethereum is I'm telling you, Ethereum is giving it away. Okay, it is telling a story. You can see as well on a stochastic RSI. I mean, it's bouncing out of there. It's in our buying zone. I mean, you really, it doesn't get better than this, honestly. I would still have to wait. If I'm trading, then I would have to wait for a confirmation. But if I'm dollar cost averaging, this would be the optimal opportunity. I mean, this is it. You know, you've had so much time to get in. So I mean, this is it. You know, and that's another. Let me check this percentage out. That's a 40%. Ooh, wow, that's nice. But same game plan. Nothing has changed for Ethereum. So XRP is just, man, I told you guys last time, it just looks so over bullish, trash. But same thing with XRP. I mean, it's really just, it was just consolidating. I mean, as you can see, even if I turn into my line chart that I love, let me see, sorry. Here it is. You can just see it's just been consolidating literally in our buying zone. So to me, that was just DCA all day, okay? And then I think what's happening with XRP, as you can see, I think the same thing with Bitcoin. I think it's gonna W out of here, okay? And like I said, this is our targets. Look, this black arrow, it tells you on all of them. I tell you where it's going. Boom. Boom. Okay. Like I'm telling you, same thing. Boom. Okay. So basically I think the same thing. It's just been consolidating. It was horrible, but you know, 22, man, I gotta get used to saying that. It's crazy. 2022 is going to bring I think it's going to be a good year for crypto. And once we get regulation going and everything, I mean, I know it sounds bad with regulation, but that's why I have certain coins that are for regulation and that are, you know, that don't want to be regulated at all, you know, that wants to be decentralized. But I have to, you know, think of reality. Seriously, like, we know we can't always get what we want. We know that the government is going to want a piece of our pie too, you know, so we have to just be prepared for those moments, and we always are. Okay, so Ethereum versus Bitcoin. Honestly, this looks beautiful. I mean, literally, it looks like, look at that. You can't tell me that does not look like a flag pattern. Okay, I don't want to get too excited, but I'm going to show you. Let's go on the weekly, because that's where we first, you know, that I mentioned that it's going to be retesting. Okay, and as you can see, it is literally broke out. Nice, huge green candle coming back to retest this. Okay, and that just tells me that what Ethereum looks like on this chart is proving it on Ethereum versus Bitcoin chart. Okay, it's just showing that Ethereum is a bit stronger than Bitcoin, and you can see that in the Cathie Woods and all the hedge funds. They're pushing more towards Ethereum. I don't know why, but they just are. And to me, I think they should be pushing more to Bitcoin, but to everyone's each their own, you know. But anyways, let's get back to the chart. So basically, it's doing exactly what we said last time, okay? It's coming out, it broke out, it's retesting, and now we just have to wait. If it wants to load, we have to wait until we see a confirmation. And honestly, this looks so good. Oh man, I would honestly get in now, but to be safe. That's why we have rules. Because so you see that there, right? And if this is a flag pattern, then basically our rules would be, we would have to wait for a breakout and then a retest and then a confirmation somewhere in here, and then we're taking off. Okay, and then you can see this is on the 4 hour. So if we look on the daily, how would that look? So let's just give you an idea what that would look like. Oh, if I can put my lines there, show them it's visible. Come on, visible on the day. There we go. Okay, there it is. So you can see how tiny the move is. Okay, and that's basically what we'd be waiting for, basically. And that would actually be a very great opportunity to get in. If you look at the stochastic RSI, I mean, it is literally bouncing on the floor like 1, 2, 3 times. It's ready to pop. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I know it's been a minute, but look, when there's nothing, it's hard to talk about it because I've already discussed it and I already told you the game plan. I'm thinking maybe I'll do more short-term trades. So I'll start getting maybe on the lower time frames and start doing that just to get some videos in there. But my whole thing is macro. I can do the short term, but the macro to me visually just looks better. Okay, so the bigger picture just looks better to me, and I have a long time horizon in this crypto and gold too. I mean, people talk about gold, but it's an old person's store of value, you know, and these old people, they're still around, you know. Thankfully, if you have grandparents and everyone out there, they're still around. So I'm grateful, but they're still around and they still believe in the old way, and that's okay. Because look, I'm just gonna trade it. That's all I'm gonna do. But I know where I'm putting my money in, and that's into the future. Okay, so Thank you. I hope you guys like this video, and I'll see you guys next time. And also, Happy New Year.